What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Cheap Drinks and Cheat Codes, episode 23.
23.
We're getting up there.
Motherfuck. Yeah,
We're hitting quarter life crisis.
we in there. Yeah, soon we're gonna have a whole lot of other issues. Gonna be
Backs are gonna
crazy.
start to hurt.
Mhm.
Kneecaps are gonna go bad.
At 23?
It's starting.
Fuck.
Something wrong with you.
Josh,
Yeah.
how bad's your back? What's your kneecaps like?
How
My
bad-
kneecaps are goofy. My back will get a
How
little
bad
sore.
is
My
your
kneecap-
back? Oh my gosh. Well, not a new face, but a familiar face. We've got Joshua back in the house.
But
back.
a
in the
completely new house. He
Yeah,
is-
back in the
Yeah,
house in
yeah,
a new
yeah.
house.
This is not a green
He's bought
screen.
his own
It
house.
is a legitimate new building.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Made it myself.
made it in.
the Gather 5 studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, the new studio.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, it was fun. Fun 2 weeks. Sorry for missing out. Phil, is that new since last week? Your whole
This this was all
I
upstairs.
like the.
I brought it
Ooh,
down.
we're-
Yeah, he's
So
leaning.
flex
He's
with
leaning
space,
over
right?
just
Yeah.
to show everybody everything.
Well, like he's like this. This has a nice statue in it. This
I'm loving the points.
Yeah, this is Turtle in Time. You know, that's a really awesome Super Nintendo game. Last of Us Part 2 Special Edition and some other stuff. This is kind of my select few. You're all missing all of my tabletop games on the bottom there. And there's a cat.
Are you gonna add your Ghost of Tsushima special edition up there?
I don't want to talk about that right now. I'm sorry. That's very sad news for me.
Trigger.
Yeah.
I could find them.
It's been an interesting week for games.
That it has.
It was a good weekend. Tell you that much.
Yeah, that it was.
Got
That it was.
Ubisoft Forward happened what, Sunday? Last Sunday?
Yeah, no, it was this.
Saturday?
Sunday.
No, it was a couple
It was
days
Sunday.
ago.
It
Sunday.
was Sunday. Yeah,
Was it Sunday?
Yeah, it was Sunday. The same day as
Okay.
the Devolver Digital. But we got
No,
some,
Devolver Digital was on Saturday.
was it on Saturday? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we had
I
a
enjoyed it.
couple peeks at Watchdog Legion, which we're looking at right now. Basically just a cinematic punch through.
Well, the beginning was cinematic. The end of it is actual gameplay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had me for a second. I thought they weren't going to show anything, and that was it. What we're seeing now, and I was like, "Oh, you motherfuckers!"
Well, they had already shown like in-game, like actual footage at the E3 last year.
Uh huh.
So, if they didn't show gameplay footage, like that would have been bad. Like,
Yeah.
we know your game works.
Pretty much. Pardon for some of that banging. Its
Yeah.
house is still being built by me and from
Right.
another world. So if you want to turn me down or whatever, I adjust my sensitivity a little bit, but it's still going to come through.
Yeah, no, that's all right. We'll just work through it. But yeah, so we're gonna skip over to the gameplay part because
Yep.
the hijackable drones, hilarious. The fact you can just like grab various weapons like nail guns from people. I saw Dashy Games playing, and I was telling the guys that he played as the beekeeper, and like she was able to like summon bees to attack people and use the bees as armor, like when she was low on health and stuff. Pretty
That's
dope.
kind of cool.
Pretty dope stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the little spider drones that they show here in a second. I
Yeah,
thought those
well,
were really
just-
cool.
Yeah.
Graphically, this part right here with the John Wick thing they did was insane because it was literally John Wick because they play the song from John Wick when he's in the club, John Wick 1, and he's shooting people. And it was awesome.
Yeah,
I
for
liked
sure.
it a lot. It looks like a good game. I was surprised, like you said, how many people got access to it.
Yeah,
Like
a lot.
they got like 2 hours to play. A lot of people, like Funhouse was streaming it. I was like,
Yeah.
so I'm really excited. So the fact that that many people got their hands on it, I don't think it's gonna get delayed or anything,
Right.
which is exciting.
It's just this weird thing that, like you were saying, like, what about a release date? Oh no, there it is. It's October 20th.
No, they got a release date. Yeah, October. Yeah.
The big mystery right now is about release date, and they were like, "Oh shit!" and
No.
typed it in real quick into the pre-encoded
Yeah.
video.
Yeah.
Nope,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Then they talked about like updates to Brawlhalla,
Mhm.
all that other stuff. But
Brawlhalla.
Yeah.
Never once played Brawlhalla.
yeah, but to Josh's
My
point, the the streamers and all the content creators, they were pumping through the game, because I saw a couple people, they like in the 2 hours they were just doing anything and everything they could, like trying to pump through as much storyline for content.
Yeah. No, it looks good. My only fear, and it looks like it's not going to be the case, was how many people you can recruit, and it's not repetitive. And it doesn't look that repetitive from what I saw, so I'm really excited.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be that whole, like, you can recruit almost anybody and everybody, right? So, like, if you see somebody like, I want to recruit that person, someone else might just pass them up and not worry. And they're all supposed to have, like, different sets of skills.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the clip of Josh's army of grannies.
Yeah.
Oh, nothing. I don't like how you can't be a grandpa. I want to be both.
I'm sure that there are. I'm pretty sure there's old guys.
I've only seen grannies.
Old men get thrown in jail automatically in this world.
Yeah, I'm really excited for it though. But it is going to be a busy holiday season. We got that in October, and in November is Valhalla. So that's 2 of Ubisoft's biggest games.
And November is Cyberpunk. But
yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, I was talking about Ubisoft.
Yeah.
Is it though, Phil? Is it? At this point, is it? Is it really? We don't know. They'll be like, a polished round 7. I hope not, though.
This game was confusing. I wasn't really sure what was going on with this when I first saw it. I was like, oh, okay, cool. They're doing like a little Fortnite game, kind of. They got like Caveira going on here.
Montagne.
Yeah, Montaigne. Like, I don't know. They had whatchamacallit, the Sam Fisher.
Sam Fisher.
Yeah. I don't know. It was very strange. I don't know who that chick is, but I'm sure she's from one of the games.
At first, seeing this, I was like, "Oh, cool."
Was that a Division? I think it was a Division patch on her arm. I think.
Yeah.
Probably, but yeah, I was like, this is cool. A bunch of like a mashup of Ubisoft characters, right? And then, we'll get to it. It's a mobile game, and I'm just like, nope.
Yeah. I'm annoyed that they shot Montaigne in the foot with 0 like effect at all. But yeah, so moving on from that mobile game, because F that, we don't care. This is kind of like the evolution of Rainbow Six Siege. I kind of talk about like the development of it and the changes that they're making. Pretty cool stuff. Just basically showing appreciation as they had like the recent season come out. Pretty cool. Pretty basic stuff on that one though. They did just announce yesterday their Twitch integration app, kind of like they did with the next game we're going to talk about, Hyperscape. Essentially, you're able to allow your Twitch viewers to vote like what operator you ban, what operator you pick, and it just has like random, like you can basically set it up to where random ones pop up or like pre-selected ones, like if you ban like certain ones, things like that. Pretty basic stuff. The next one is Hyperscape. This is the cinematic trailer for it, and then we're going to show just a little bit of gameplay afterwards.
I think I care more about this as a movie than I do playing the game, because it gives me Ready Player One vibes.
Okay.
The lore was cool, but I played the game and I'm just like, I could care less about this. But the lore is cool. I like the lore.
So conspiracy, theory right here. Not a conspiracy, but it's a theory that I'm going to dive in. If you're playing the beta of Hyperscape and there's an area where you can go to the shooting range, the training area, there are 3 other little portals that are blacked out. And obviously one's not the ranked, because the ranked one, has like a, cup that's probably different colors based off what rank you are. What do those other 3 do? Maybe they're actually going to build a campaign for this world. It's just they're releasing the Battle Royale thing right now. Because they put so much work into this lore to just have it be a Battle Royale where no one's going to care.
Yeah.
Kind of dumb.
I want to agree with you, but then like Overwatch exists where they do all this lore shit for almost no reason.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
I don't know.
Overwatch also
Siege
is making a second game just for a campaign.
Siege has a decent amount of lore and character development that we don't have anything off of. Like, they haven't even come out with Outbreak, which was almost 4 seasons ago. So Ubisoft just does that. But yeah, it would be kind of cool to have some sort of story mode. The main thing I want right now is duos. I want duos in the beta. ASAP.
It's just
Rocky
3,
style.
right?
Yeah, it's just
It's
3.
ones or
Solo
three
is
or
3.
don't fill squad.
Yeah. Which that game
Yeah.
you can't not play without a full team.
2. Yeah,
It's
the minute you're
insane.
like 2v3, you're
Yeah.
SOL.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, for people who haven't played it yet, it's very Titanfall-esque, where you slide, you jump, super, a lot going on. And then as you can see on the screen here, if you die, you can pretty much get revived anywhere as long as someone was killed. That's where you can revive from. So that fast-pacedness is cool. The revive system is better than any other one before. It's not like, you gotta fight the Gulag or Apex, where you gotta get a teammate to revive you.
yeah,
And it's like one per map, they're everywhere.
I love
So that's
this.
pretty
I
cool.
love the fact that you can just respawn as long as you have like team coordination.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing for me is I don't like how no guns do a lot of damage unless they're fully upgraded, then they kill you
Yeah, I
in
dropped
one hit.
gold ball for gold
And
invisibility.
How fast-paced it is almost makes it annoying. Like, people can throw up a wall, jump around, and they're just gone. They're just gone. You're just like, oh, okay, I had that guy down to like one shot. And they just
Right.
disappeared.
I personally love how fast it is, because this reminds me of like Quake and those old arena shooters, but in a battle royale sense. Because that's what I've been really like wanting, something that feels like an arena shooter to me, but a battle royale that can add a little extra. Because I can go and play Quake Champions right now if I want. It's free to play. But the thing is those type of arena shooters, the fan base, at least from my knowledge, I'm sure a ton of people play it, has dropped off significantly. So I'm just going to be playing the same people that only play that game, and it won't be fun in that sense.
Mm-hmm.
So I love the pace of this, because like that Komodo that guy is having, that's a Quake rocket launcher, and I know how that gun works.
Yeah. And you got sniper, railgun, instant damage. Like,
Mhm.
yeah, I think with time and a little bit more tweaks to some of the
It needs a
to the
lot
mods.
of balancing.
Yeah, like there are some mods that just are way better. When like right now in this game, Justin's running the gold mine, which you can have multiple mines out, and the cooldown is ridiculously low. And
It's like a
when they're
4
gold,
5
they
second
insta give
cooldown.
you, like, you die immediately. So
Yeah,
at that
90
point,
plus
it's
damage.
just kind of ridiculous. And then I've got the gold Komodo, and I can pretty much spam somebody with 4 shots because it does like 28 damage AoE, whether I direct hit him or not, and kill him. Like, so just a lot going on. But
Yeah, I think that's my biggest gripe, is just the early game is really, really fun, and the late game has potential, but the fact that some dude can just jump on top of you with a rocket launcher and hit you twice, and you're just like you did all that prep work, you got all the guns leveled up, you're ready to go, and then it's like boom, boom, and you're just gone, and you're just like, what?
I mean, but think about something like Apex. You go, you get all your gear, got a purple shield, bang, and then someone pops you with a snipe, or you get 3-2-1 by a team. You're down, you're out.
Yeah.
I mean, the games we've been winning, like, I'm pretty sure most of us die at least once or twice, so we each have a revive or so. It's just about knowing when to leave a fight to go revive your ally, so that you can then gear back up real quick and go kill someone.
yeah, and you really have to make sure that you're getting height advantage. Like, there's just lots of strategy when it comes to this. Like, because you have to, you're going to get third party. Like, as soon as you start fighting, you're basically saying that you're cool with fighting the rest of the game. Like, like you have to be well geared enough. Like,
I'm enjoying it a little bit, not as much as you guys, I think. But still.
Yeah, it's my pace of game. That's why I enjoy it so much.
Yeah, Phil and I literally, like, one of the first games we ever played together, like hundreds of hours, is Unreal Tournament. So I mean, like, this is something that we kind of grew up on, more so than even like Call of Duty or Halo.
Right. I think in my life at this point, I prefer a battle royale more of like a Valorant or a Siege, where it's rounds.
Right.
I don't know why. I think I prefer that more, but it is what it is.
Yep. But we'll move over to the next game, which I think is Valhalla. But what were you saying?
No, I was just gonna go to another game too, but if you can go in order, that makes sense. That's fine.
Yeah, I just think it makes it a little bit easier.
Spencer.
We're gonna skip to the gameplay part. I actually didn't watch this part yet. Oh, that's kind of cool. Can light the roof on fire.
Oh, I mean, it looks good.
Mm.
like I want to say, like, I'm still super hesitant, but like the fights don't look like I'm not seeing numbers pop up and shit like they were in the last two. Like things like that's where the things that bothered me. Like I'm okay that you're not an assassin. Like I'm not mad at that. I just want it to be a good Viking game, and it looks like that might be the case. So I'm probably
I wonder
gonna
if
get
the
it.
numbers thing is just a setting though. A lot of games have that.
Yeah,
That's
Mhm.
true.
I don't
And
know. I'll probably end up getting it.
Yeah, I mean, I just recently. So another thing, because of this forward event on Uplay, they put a bunch of their games on big sales. So I recently got Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and I, played 30, 40 minutes of it. And going into that, like, not expecting the old thing, expecting something new, I can see that being an RPG I just fall into.
Yeah.
Yeah, the using like the use of different like fighting styles, I guess you would call it. Like all of the combat styles are
Yeah.
very unique.
Yeah.
Like the fact that like right now he's just like whipping axes from his pouch, and then on the other one he was like getting held by somebody, and then somebody else came over to him and was like stabbing him in the gut, like just different stuff like that. Very, very cool. I think especially with Vikings, because they used a really unique like berserker style of fighting, that like there's a whole lot you could do with that. Like
Right. Yeah, I agree.
yeah, very cool.
I'm gonna get it.
Stomped him.
I'm still gonna hope that there's more gameplay later down the line, but from what I'm seeing, I'm like, I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
I'll definitely be picking this up.
This was the game that we didn't get any gameplay for, and that's Far Cry 6, which was really strange. I was really hoping to get some because like I was telling you guys, I haven't played any, and the one that I thought about playing was the one you guys said was the worst. So I was thinking,
Primal?
yeah.
I mean, Primal is not a full Far Cry game. I played through it and I enjoyed it, but it is short.
Yeah, every Far Cry game. I'm sorry, folks. You go.
No, I'm just like it's short. It's very set in tone because you're in a like stone. You're using stone type of weapons.
Right.
That old schoolness to it. So you have to be okay with like limiting your options of weapons, and the fact that it is not a full game. It's just like a secondary one that they made. Other than that, it's fun, and you can get it right now, and you play probably for a few dollars. Yeah.
I think all the Far Cry
All of
games
them
are on
are
sale.
like
Humble.
dirt cheap right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like like I got Assassin's Creed Odyssey for like 15 because it's 85% off.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe.
I love the villain. They got my man, Chicken
Yeah.
Dude from Breaking Bad. I'm cool with it.
And the kid, if you didn't know, is Miguel from Coco, the main kid.
Okay.
That's who voices him.
Interesting.
Remember me.
But I mean, I don't know if this is an actual truth. They were probably going to just show this, but the fact that it leaked right beforehand, and so they like had to instantly confirm it, might be, like they didn't plan initially to show any gameplay. They were just gonna be like, we're working on this too, and we just started, type of thing.
Yeah.
Because
I mean,
New Dawn, Far Cry 5's like little offshoot New Dawn, which is also on sale, so I picked up. Again, because I have it on PS4, but I got it on PC. That's only like a year or two old, I think.
Yeah, but those ones are like their middle of the ground games that are never. They use like the same map and the same engine, so it's not as hard.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm with it. The game doesn't come out for another year and some change, so I'm cool with just a cinematic. I like it.
New Dawn is $10.
Mm-hmm.
5 is $9. Primal $6. 4 is $6, and 3 is $3.
Yeah, Far Cry 3 was a really good one. So was Far Cry 4.
Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon for $225.
Oh,
That's Brandon. If you're picking anything up, you're picking that one up.
Yeah, Far Cry 3 was fire.
Blood Dragon is like a play on the old, really bad B-rate 80s action flicks.
Okay.
There's like dinosaurs with laser beams and stuff, and you're like shooting laser Gatling guns. It's all like 80s synth pop music, and like that's
And
Wow.
instead of throwing a rock, you throw a d20 dice. It's great.
I'm like
I'm
trying.
probably gonna pick that up.
I'm
for
trying
$2.
I'm over here trying to like take this moment serious between this father and son as he holds a grenade, and then you guys are talking about like laser dinosaurs, and I'm like I don't know which one to like pay attention to. It's like, do I want to?
Yeah. No,
this
This was a really good trailer, to be honest.
Mhm.
Even we're jumping between.
I think the last thing we have to talk about really is I'm just curious what you guys think. Did you guys watch the Ghost Recon little thing they did? It made me laugh a lot.
I could care less
where was
about
that put
Ghost
at?
Recon.
I'm honest, I don't remember. I'll just give you the summation because it's fucking hilarious. So apparently, unlike the other Ghost Recon game, Wildlands, this one didn't have AI like teammates. Like so, this in July 15th, which was yesterday, they came out with a new patch, an update that had either like AI that the other one didn't, or just better versions of the AI that actually helped you. Because I don't know if they didn't or not before, but I thought that was hilarious.
To be honest, I didn't even know Breakpoint came out because like I had played Wildlands a little bit with a buddy of mine, and then it didn't pull me in at all. So then like when I saw Breakpoint, it had already been out for like a few months. I was like, oh, when did that happen?
Yeah, that's fair. They're trying to support it. I think the game can see at these. Like I think it can come back. It didn't start off at a strong point, but they're still supporting it, so I'm sure it'll come back to the fold of goodness. But
They need to bring back the Future Soldier.
Okay.
Those were the fun ones.
okay.
I'm waiting for homie to just push his son into this giant pit of people and death.
No, he wants his son to throw the grenade.
He wants him to throw the grenade into the innocent people. I see that. Yeah, I'm having a moment over here. This is impactful.
Yeah, this is getting right. Brandon's gonna start shedding a tear here in a second.
Wow.
Brandon can relate because his Latino father
made me also murder a bunch of people. This reminds me of Papa.
Yeah, but as this is still playing here, I think that's about it from the Ubisoft event. Let us know what you guys were most excited for.
Yeah, for sure.
I think.
Does he drop it? Does he drop it? Oh no, they cut it off.
Brandon,
You,
they cut it off.
You cucks.
And then we get a release date.
Find out next time. Oh.
Yeah.
I think I'm obviously most excited for Watch Dogs.
Yeah.
And then Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, for sure.
I was pretty hyped for pretty much their entire lineup except for the mobile.
Yep, I agree. And then they did say that was one of another. They're going to do another forward event. They didn't say a date. At the end of it, though, they were like, "Yo, this isn't the last one." So
yeah, that's what Xbox said too.
Yeah, facts.
Hey, at least Xbox finally put a date on their thing.
They did put a date, yep. But the last Ubisoft-related news, which I hope at the next Ubisoft forward they talk about, is Skull and Bones, because that was the game I was hoping they talked about, and they just blatantly didn't.
Three E3s ago, Josh, we were excited for this.
Yeah. So apparently I think they went back to the drawing board on it. There's no finite answer, but they're still working on it. They did say that they're still working on it, but it did get a small bit of reboot. But they know they want to make it if the game's not canceled.
Phil said something about they switched it to being more like a boat battle royale.
Or they were going with a Fortnite type of way of thinking about how to do their online system, I think. Kind of with things. I read it somewhere and I can't remember, and I don't think I dreamt it.
I hope you didn't dream it.
He was having dreams of pirates dancing.
But I think more of on the line that it's free to play, and things you get for your ship are going to be cosmetic, not actually in oh, now my ship, I paid $200, my ship's going to one shot every other ship type of thing.
I hope not, because I know they were trying to play off of Black Flag, and that's why they were coming out.
That was the system, but it was always a multiplayer type of game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Black Flag fighting would have been dope, where you just pilot a boat and then you control the different camera angles like for shooting, because that whole system in Black
Well,
Flag
yeah.
worked really well for a single person on
And
a
I
boat.
think that's the system they were building off of, because like everybody loves the Assassin's Creed Black Flag boat things, except me. I do not enjoy the boat things. And that's fine. I see how it's really, really cool and really, really innovative. For me, I just can't get my head around it. But that's fine. It's still, I think it's awesome. And if I could sit down and learn it for Skull and Bones, maybe.
I remember playing that game and realizing that studios have the ability to create water so well that I don't really need to see regular water anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like that.
I mean, you guys are like 20 minutes from the ocean and you never leave to see it.
Yeah, I've seen it a couple of times.
That's fair. That is fair.
Amazon trying once again to get into the PC world. They have delayed their New World fantasy MMO once again. All the way back to spring. It was August 25th. They need to get their
I think I
stuff
called
together. Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
I knew
So
something was going to go wrong.
They already pushed back Crucible like 2 weeks ago. They were bouncing that back.
They need to cancel
Now
that
this
shit.
game, same thing. Yeah, I don't know. So if you did pre-purchase this game or you signed up for the beta, you will be able to play for a limited amount of time still on August 25th, the original release date. So there's going to be like a slightly small beta, but that's only if you pre-ordered it and thought you were going to be able to play it fully. But yeah, this is the second game that Amazon's come out with or tried to come out with, and it just not be good or not even good. It just didn't come out. This one didn't come out. Crucible was just blatantly like
bad. Yeah.
But I don't know. I want to. If we want to still talk about this, we can. But Under Siege did pop up something that there is some new information about that I could throw in here.
Yeah, what's up?
Throw it up.
But yeah, so just that article Under Siege, they just ramped up their production. Some analysts have said that they'll announce they announce the price and the date, like the release date this month or next month. So pre-order should be starting soon, but they literally upped their production 50%. So from 5 million to 10 million units for this holiday.
For the PlayStation.
So I think they're for the PlayStation 5. So they're gearing to announce everything.
We shall see. Xbox shit is next Thursday. So
cool.
We'll be here to talk about it.
Watch it live with us.
Yep, that'll be quite interesting, and apparently it will be focused on games.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, they're supposed to show a bunch of stuff for Infinite. So
it's literally about to be Halo. That's it. That's all.
Yeah, Infinite. Yeah, it's gonna be just all Infinite stuff.
Let's be serious. I threw this article in here because I wanted your guys' opinion, but Phil left. RIP. Phil back. So this article came out the other day about fans being disappointed for some Cyberpunk features, air quote. And I wanted to know if you guys cared, because 2 weeks ago it came out that there was no wall running. So in that cool trailer, you saw him like whip out his arm blade, and they were like, "Hey, sorry, that's not going to be in the game." And everyone was like, "Oh no," but whatever. But these last two things popped up, and it's like people are like losing their mind, I guess. There's no voice sliders, so if you're a male or a female, at the beginning of the game, you create your character. There's like one voice. You don't get another voice. As well as there's going to be no demo, which apparently people are mad about, because a lot of games lately have been getting demos, but like whatever.
What game has been getting demos?
I played the Resident Evil demo.
Yeah, I mean Resident Evils have I did like play some demos recently, like Trials of Mana. I played a little bit. Bravely Default 2. I played a little bit, but those are the only two I can think of. And I know the Resident Evil one's got one.
Resident Evil is the only one I can think of that's actually ever had demos. There's been no other like major titles, like major titles, that have had like demos, at least for the last couple of years, maybe. At least nothing that strikes my memory like vividly. Or was like the demos coming out.
Yeah, and the only thing with doing a demo for a game like Cyberpunk is you're going to have some system to save progress, right? So that it comes over from the demo into the game. But it's not like, to me, it's not a big deal because I know that's a game I'm going, when I install that and sit down to play, hours are gonna pass. Like I'm going to get immersed because I'm immersed just by the genre and by everything I watch about it.
Mm-hmm.
The no wall running and the can't change your voice, it's to me that's not gonna make a difference for me. They want to tell a certain story because they already said your character is going to, be a certain name. You can't even rename your character.
Yeah.
Your character's name is V. Your like facial features, like strict facial features, and I think are still have to be a certain way. You can change your clothes and your genitalia and things like that.
Yeah.
In your hair, but
Which
the
to
face
technically
itself,
change your voice.
That's all. Yeah, bigger dick.
Bigger dick, bigger voice. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at me right now.
um so with that, you're looking the same way. Yeah, like cool, maybe my voice should change, but you're talking about them every single line because everything's
Right.
probably going to be fully voiced to have every possible thing and have it work. People were saying like a pitch thing, but if you mess with a lot of those like voice changers, they don't tend to work right anyway. So
Yeah, if you just
to me,
change the pitch on my voice, there's no way to ever make it sound like any of your voices. Our voices are so different. Our dialects are so different. The way we speak, like a pitch is not going to change anything other than the tone.
and if you can like consider games where they do have different voice actors for your voice, those tend to be the same 3 to 10 lines that they say over and over again.
Right.
Half of the dialogue your character doesn't speak, you just make this is what I said, and you said it and you don't actually hear it.
Yeah, that always bugged me. I guess that's like an immersion thing, and it came from like Japanese like visual novel games where like you just have the text of the character that you're supposed to read, and it gets you a little bit more immersed, and then the person, the NPC you're talking to has like feedback. But I always felt like that made me break character. Like if I could have just listened to what my character said, like I could, like even if I was playing as a woman, I could kind of visualize me saying those words if I heard someone saying them. But if I have to read them, it completely breaks my immersion. So I'm not even mad that they're gonna have like in-depth dialogue that's voice acted by one person, depending on your gender. Yeah,
Agreed.
that's a whack thing to complain about, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think it's going to be great. It's probably it probably will be my game of the year. Just saying that now.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think that's going to be a firm call, considering how much I love The Witcher 3 and the whole Witcher series. CD Projekt Red has not done me wrong.
all right. What we got going on after this?
Run.
Speed run. I don't even know if this is gonna work or not. Nope, somebody's way off the screen. Like I told you. Yo, like
It's
OBS.
you.
It's you.
Yeah, it's me. I'm not even that important, so just keep running. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Run it.
it doesn't even matter. Like, we're all different sizes. Like OBS, like literally just wigged out when I booted it up.
That's fair.
Yes.
If any of you still play No Man's Sky, you can play this new horror event today.
Horror event? You mean the
kinda...
initial launch?
Yo, I remember I bought that game at launch, took it the next day to GameStop, and they gave me like $12.
Yeah.
They were like, "What do you expect, bro?
To
Sorry."
be
What do
fair,
you
the
want
launch of
from
that
us?
game was terrible at launch, but where it
I
is
refuse
now
to buy that game
is it's
again.
actually in like this is what the game should have been at launch.
It's like 4 fucking years.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it started out with a guy doing it all himself, and then he got money from like Xbox or whatever, and then he had to like push his release date, I think. But
Yeah,
I think
Xbox
now he's saying
really
like this
smashed
is
that release.
like this is my what I wanted for this game is what he's saying now, and he has more people working with him.
All right. Well, you alone or in co-op, you can breach a airlocked like freighter that's abandoned, and you can explore it, and it's crazy, creepy.
Like Alien.
What's like Alien vibes or the game not Half-Life. What's that game that got canceled that everyone was mad at?
Huh?
You had the little gun that was like a claw. What's that game called?
Dead Space?
Hey, Dead Space. Phil.
That got canceled? I mean,
Well,
The new one
their
got canceled?
studio got it. Their studio got
their
it.
studio. I was like, there's
Yeah.
3 of them.
Yeah, the studio got
Yep.
cut off.
Cool vibes though. So if you're interested in No Man's Sky, and you still play it. You can get that DLC today. A couple cool things. 2 cool things for buying old stuff. So a copy of Final Fantasy VII, a sealed copy, went up for auction. According to the article, the auction's over, but it's not. If you click the link, you can still try to buy it. It didn't actually sell. But I think that's really cool. It's a sealed copy of Final Fantasy VII. Like, who the fuck had a sealed copy? Things like 27 discs. Like, I don't understand how. But that's still cool.
Yeah,
I thought that was quite interesting because I played that game when it came out and I had that fucking 12 disc set, and it was cool. So that's
it's like 4 discs. I have it upstairs.
like 57.
57 discs.
Why is it not behind you? Why can't you point to it?
Because I don't have my PS1 games down here right now.
Why not?
Because look at everything else. A lot of those are games I'm currently playing through, so they're at arm's reach.
That's fair. Related news.
All 300 cartridges over there are currently being played.
I haven't played through all of Ninja Gaiden. Have you? I got to stage 3 so far.
But yeah, in related news, Super Mario Brothers sold for 114,000 doll hairs at an auction in Texas. That was July 10th. So
breaking its old record.
Yeah, if you got any old games laying around,
and that was also a sealed copy as well.
Yeah, it is sealed. So that's just crazy to me. Mainly, it's crazy how that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do you have a sealed copy of a game that's like 30 fucking years old? Like, that shit just blows my mind.
Consider like
grandma bought it. Grandma put it in the attic, hiding it for Christmas for little Tiffany.
Her Alzheimer's kicked in, and she's
like, grandma died.
Grandma died.
Christmas came and went.
Yeah.
I mean, you consider like all of the old game stores that had to close. There's a great actually documentary that was done. It's called Not for Resale, about game stores. Think about a lot of them close, or they have so much stock that after they close that they put it up for auction and then they find something like that. Like, look, I had this sealed Super Mario Bros. From when it launched that never sold because small town, small store type of thing.
Thanks. I have a story really similar to this. So the one insurance salesman in my hometown, his wife and him also sold all of the Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards for the town. Well, their son basically got a little older, didn't want to take over the Pokemon cards, so they just had boxes of Fossil, Forest, Base 1, Base 2, all the original sets. They had all those boxes of booster packs still in their garage. Those sell on average for $900 a box. They cashed in. Like, I can't even imagine how much money that they made, because when we would go there to buy Pokemon cards, it was like walking into like the back stock of a Sam's Club. Those fuckers had booster packs, like I don't even know, like the Cubans have Coke. Like, it was crazy. It was just pallets. Super cool. I would have loved to roll in all those cards when I was younger. Or Coke.
Oh, the Coke.
The Colombian Bam Bam.
This next one isn't gaming related, but it's still really cool / annoying at the same time. If you're into Friday the 13th, they are coming out with a Blu-ray box set. It comes out in October, obviously. It's $160, but it comes with literally every Friday the 13th movie, as well as Freddy vs. Jason. You get a cool lithograph poster, bunch of cool shit. I will link it.
You get Jason X.
Yeah. I would imagine, yeah, when he's in space and shit. Yeah.
I never understood that one. So
that should have me dying. The big thing for me is it's Blu-ray. So bitch, that's the future. Where's the 4K? I'm not paying $160 for Blu-rays, but it's still cool.
They probably couldn't upscale it.
It's still really cool, and yeah, that's probably a lot of the issues. The upscaling, they probably can't upscale it too much.
Yeah. But then I'm paying $160. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
but it's so cool. It's still dope. It's still dope, and it could come out a little bit earlier in October. Like, I understand you want it by Halloween, but
Yeah, I think
I'd like to binge it.
a really cool crossover for Jason X would have been Aliens versus Predator versus Jason.
When he's on the ship,
Yeah,
he's just
bro.
like
They're all fighting on the Nostromo.
The aliens like crawling through the vents, and all of a sudden it's just like Jason's machete like like through the vents. You hear like the Predator walking around, and all of a sudden Jason's just behind him, and he's like,
You might as well throw Freddy in there too.
bro, you might as well like the Jason, yeah, like I don't know, Predator falls asleep
Freddy
in the
versus
chamber.
Jason, Michael versus Alien versus Predator.
Yeah,
Oh,
now that Marvel owns Alien as an IP for the comic series, they just brought the Alien into the comic series. They could do technically a crossover, Alien versus Predator versus Freddy and Jason. That'd have been lit. That'd have been a cool little tag team.
Is this happening?
Yeah, bro. Hopefully our Discord government agent is listening, and he'll send that
Yeah.
over.
Mr. FBI man.
Yeah, Mr. FBI man will send that over.
I missed.
Yeah,
I haven't heard from him in a while.
he hasn't coughed in a little bit.
That was the creepiest shit I've ever seen in my life. But,
Man, that was wild.
all right. What we got going on next?
I'm gonna throw another link in here real quick. This shit's just hilariously awesome. If you're a Lego fan, you can literally build a TV set and an SNES.
Oh yeah, we were looking at that. Yeah, Justin and I were looking at that.
It's
if you have enough free
it's
time.
really cool that you can actually hook a gear up to it, the TV, and like crank a gear, and it rotates the screen so it looks like Mario's running across.
Right.
Cool.
It's cool. I would never on the planet Earth do that shit, but it's cool.
Oh, I would if I had boohoo dollars to buy this with, because that's a
How much would it cost?
$300 set.
Ooh, dollars.
That's cool. I think that's really cool looking.
It's $229.99.
Oh my
Just
gosh.
$300.
Yeah, it's a little bit cheaper, Justin. You said it.
Oh my gosh.
All right, Mr. Moneybag, Mr. My new house. Let me know when you get it, and I'll come over and build it.
I'm not getting that shit.
Just like when I come over and build all your Gundams for you.
You can do that, yeah. But...
I would just hook it up to like a small motor, and I'd just speed run it. Just like whipping that crank around.
Melting the Legos and shit. But that's
I like it.
What's up,
Yeah,
guys?
we're on the,
I like how you actually can plug in a controller and put in a cartridge on that.
one of the massive list.
Releasing and relevant.
Yeah, we got a lot. We got a lot this week. Who's been doing this while I was gone?
I believe I did. Yeah, I think I ran everything.
Sounds like it's your job forever now.
He's been the
Okay,
hostess with the
that's
mostest.
fine. So coming out this week, lots of stuff actually. So 2 days ago we had Death Stranding come out on Steam for the PC on July 14th, as well as the release of Halo 3 for the Master Chief Collection. Phil, have you played that yet?
I played a few rounds. I played some ranked. I played some social. I played the flight as well. It runs really smoothly, and it's Halo 3. It's fun.
Cool.
I put a lot of time into that game. I can't say much more.
Yeah, we'll have to hop on there. But then we've got Neon Abyss comes out for PC, PS4, or came out for PC, PS4, Xbox, and Switch July 14th, as well as One Hand Clapping came out on Stadia. Orcs Must Die 3 also came out on Stadia. One Hand Clapping just sounds like the launch of Stadia. It's just like one guy in the back.
I gotta look that up.
Rocket,
No, it's like knee
Rocket
slapping.
Arena. I still don't know what that is. I didn't look it up. I was going to.
Imagine
it is what the title says it is.
Yeah, it's a bad Fortnite mixed with the Rocket League mixed with every bad battle royale is that game basically.
Gotcha. That sounds terrible. Story of Seasons, Friends of Mineral Town. That's a really long ass title. Came out on Switch 2 days ago. Donkey Kong Country. I believe the original
Super
60
it's on the SNES emulator on Switch Online. So,
Gotcha. Yep.
Super Nintendo.
The Immortal Switch Online came out. So the
You're on fire, Justin. It got so red. I'm sorry, Brandon. I mean, interrupted.
No, you're good.
I was watching the thing for that one hand clapping. It's not what you think it is.
Sounds like a masturbation game to me, but we're gonna leave it at that.
I'll give you all one guess, and none of you are gonna get it right.
It's
Challenge
a
accepted.
puzzle game.
No,
Damn.
Brandon.
It's a JRPG.
No, Josh.
Tennis.
No. It's
fuck.
learn how to sing game.
What?
All right.
Hearing your own voice is strange, right? How about a fun game that teaches you to control it, helps you feel more confident and comfortable while singing, and guides you to develop a stronger connection to your voice?
It's a self-help game. Okay, interesting.
Self-help singing game.
A couple games came out yesterday. We have Natsumi Championship Wrestling came out on Switch Online. Ooblets came out on PC and Xbox yesterday. Out today. If you don't have anything to play, these came out today. We have Bounty Battle came out for PC, PS4, Xbox, and Switch. Hunting Simulator 2. If you didn't get enough of the first one, there is another one.
Yeah. Simulate murder.
Yeah. Never. What does that say? Never Song? Never Song came out as well. Radical Rabbit Stew. That actually sounds kind of fun. Super Hot Mind Control
Searching.
Delete. Is that part of the Super Hot series?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like a DLC. I
a
think.
DLC for it? Okay. Super Hot was dope. For the VR, I
Okay,
played it.
VR.
Yeah, I played it on my mixed reality headset. It was wild. Coming out tomorrow. Lick your lips, boys. Coming out tomorrow. Drake Hollow. Not Ghost of Tsushima, Drake Hollow. Everybody's been super waiting on this game. Just joking. This game is going to get completely overshadowed by Paper Mario. Even Ghost of Tsushima is probably going to get overshadowed by Paper Mario because there are just so many damn Paper Mario fans. But Ghost of Tsushima is going to be dope. Super hyped for that. I'm going to be installing it tomorrow and then playing it.
You're playing it?
Yeah, I'm going to play
it.
I'm going to take some time and play it.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, Brandino.
I got to see it. Hi, Frank.
Frank's in the building.
Frank the goat.
Yeah, I don't get to get Ghost of Tsushima tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll shed a tear for you.
So unfortunate, Phil.
Yeah,
I'm
don't worry, I'll
murdering.
stream it.
Because it's getting the special edition, have it pre-ordered at my GameStop, and they closed due to what's going on. So I got an email earlier this week saying you can get your deposit back as a GameStop gift card online and do a purchase online. It will ship it to your house. They don't have any special editions left online.
I'm really surprised they don't already have it in store and just weren't like, hey, just come get it. Like,
I don't know how they're not doing contactless delivery like they've been doing, like at that store too. They
because
just
they just probably don't care
I can
anymore.
see your eyes swelling up right now. I'm so sorry.
It looks really good. I've definitely seen some mixed reviews because all the review copies obviously have dropped and are out. I'm not going to spoil anything for anybody, but the one thing that I was regrettably sad about is a lot of people say the stealth is very like muted. It's not as good as you'd hope. That's what that was like the unanimous thing that every review, every person I like kind of heard talking about it. Like,
but is that because they're used to really dumb AI?
No, it is dumb AI. Like it's that bar. It's that typical ass. Like,
okay.
You know,
they just need to increase. They just need to increase the difficulty then, like because Hitman is the exact same way. I can steamroll through Absolution if I don't have it on a high setting. Everybody dies in like one shot. I could just throw bottles and coins at people and then just walk through the level. I don't know. People will always find a reason to bitch. Phil, cheat code of the week, homie.
Yeah. So because of Donkey Kong Country coming to the Switch Online, this is a way to get infinite lives if you just want to kind of go through the maps, because Donkey Kong Country games at their heart are extremely hard. So at the start of the game, you're going to beat the first level, you're going to return to it and lose all your lives. When Cranky Kong reappears, you'll press down Y to enter a secret bonus area. You'll hold start and tap select to return to the game with infinite lives.
You're a fucking cheater.
So yeah, actually what you're seeing is the way
this man's brains out.
Yeah, this is the Mario way.
This is how Olivia and I played through this. you can just jump on this guy's head, and if Diddy Kong does it, he doesn't die. So you can just get a bunch of lives from doing that.
Yeah, it's just like in Mario, like if you have a pipe that's set up in front of basically a block that'll stop you from hitting the ground, you can just infinitely hit Goombas out of a pipe, or somebody like a Wiggler or something like that that adds up to score but doesn't die. Yeah, but here's three. This guy uploaded a 3-minute video of him beating the shit out of this. Like this is an extremely long video for what he does in it. Like he's already at 99 lives. He's been at 99 lives for
it doesn't
2
go
minutes.
higher than that. Like it does go higher than that technically, but it stops at 99.
Like the counter stops at 99, but you could
The
technically
counter
get
stops.
more than
You could
99.
you could have more.
So he was just being a little OD because he sucks at the game.
Yeah.
But, no, that's cool.
Like consider this: we did that, right? And we probably went to 110 lives. Near the end of the game, we were almost back down to 0. That's how hard Donkey Kong can be.
Oh yeah, all those games, man. Like Dig Dug, I think Dig Dug is like my favorite arcade game, but it was like ridiculously hard. I think I only ever got to like 8 levels in at my prime. And that was when I was really in there, like pumping quarters into that thing like a prostitute, just saying. They hit him with that balloon pop.
Brandon.
Mm-hmm.
You get prostitutes with quarters?
This is. I was about to
Small
give my
town,
actual.
Illinois, man.
I was about to give my
Small
actual
town,
location.
He said, "You know where I live, dog."
Yeah.
All right, boy,
You seen this complex? Go ahead, Justin. What were you saying?
I got one. Brandon will appreciate this just because.
I love things I appreciate.
Drop that in the chat.
Oh,
This
no.
was a very limited edition Ghost of Tsushima cover art. It released at this guy's local like game store over in Europe. There's only like 25 copies. Like the store did this themselves or something.
That's dope.
I gotta throw that up, yeah, for
Like
sure.
they collabed or something. They're like, yo.
I don't know what they did, but there's only like 25 of these covers at some little like personal game store over in Europe.
Yeah,
I saw it online.
They probably worked so like a lot of fun fact: Dark Horse Comics owns most of the game like booklets. They basically produce all your strategy guides, things like that. So this company probably went, if I did research, they probably went through like Europe Comics or another independent publisher that does like creator owned stuff. But that's lit. Like that looks good.
That is fun. That's what the special edition case should be.
I'm curious on how much that cost.
I think it's a standard.
Do a Google image search. Interesting. Yeah, it's just doesn't give any more details about it. Just talks about it. Yeah, it costs regular €57.99 euros.
This wasn't made by Sony themselves. Cover.
Gotcha. You even get a free T-shirt with the same artwork on it, and 2 posters. That's pretty lit.
Yeah, it's what that guy's game store gave him for pre-ordering that, which is
pretty cool.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right, boys. What we playing? Let's wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up. Oh, show. I'll start. We've been playing RuneScape in space, better known as Hyperscape. Hyperscape.
Hyperscape.
It's been pretty fun. I'm not gonna front. I've had a lot of fun. It's very like Quakey, Unreal Tournament. Like I've also just been working on comic pages and panels and my thesis. Yeah, not much.
Understandable. I guess I'll go because I'm talking. Nothing. I haven't been playing shit. Been busy. I just recently got everything back up and running. I've been playing a little bit of Warhammer per usual. I played Hyperscape with you guys. I'm not as in love with it as you guys are. I dabble. I'm not a huge fan. But I'm definitely gonna get Ghost tomorrow morning, so I'll be playing that shit.
Yeah, check out his stream. He should be streaming. His internet is like 10 of mine now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. I own the internet now.
All right, 1 terabyte a second. Phil, what have you been doing, bro?
So, Hyperscape has been one thing. I dabbled into a little Halo 3 multiplayer. Last of Us Part 2 still. I want to finish that. I was going to try and finish that by tomorrow, but then when I heard I won't be able to pick up Ghost of Tsushima, my train crashed.
Did you beat Days Gone yet?
No, I'll go back to that. I'm just I picked up Outer Worlds. I've been playing a lot. I've been needing, like, I've been feeling for like an exploration, like purely exploration games like Outer Worlds, or I even started playing this Skyrim mod that it's a full-fledged free game you can install called Enderall. In like, I just kind of been exploring around that. That's kind of what my mood's been wanting me to play. So, but I want to beat Last of Us Part 2 soon. And then I'll move on to a bunch of other stuff. I have too many things I want to play.
You busy. Busy boy. All right, Justin.
Mm-hmm.
Hit us with it, baby.
It's just like the rest of the fam. It's Hyperscape. It's where my new heart belongs. It's my speed. This is my new drug. This brings me back to Titanfall 1 and 2 days of running around with a grappling hook and teleport and shooting around the map, and it's good. It's
Cool,
good.
cool.
Good stuff.
Yeah, that about wraps it up, yo. What were you guys most excited about? Ubisoft Forward. What were you most excited about during it, and what are you excited for them to announce in the future? Is what I ask you all. Were you going to play New World? Too bad you're not now, but were you excited to play it? Let us know what games you're excited about this week. It's a decent week for games. You got Halo, Death Stranding. Oh, real quick, Death Stranding was hilarious. If you did get it on PC, make sure your PC's cracked out to the max, because the glitches were hilarious. Like the graphics card, people didn't update their graphics card and then still tried to play it. Hilarious. But yeah, let us know. Ghost, Paper Mario, which one are you more excited for? That's all I got.
Oh, show. We'll see you guys next week. We appreciate you.
Later.
Like,
Episode
comment,
24.
subscribe. Shout out to Frank. Appreciate you.
Yeah, shout out to Frank. Yeah, he'll do your floors for you. It's
Cool. All right, man. Later, everybody.
Later.